Why now is the time for Jamaica to become a fully independent republic and to drop the king or the royal family of England, or the crown as they call it, as head of state of Jamaica. The head of state of Jamaica is the king, King Charles, in the UK. Yes, Jamaica in the Caribbean that we all love, where I'm from, of course. But it's time for this colonial or neo-colonial relationship to cease. Number one, there's no benefit for the people of Jamaica, for the population of Jamaica, by having this king as the head of state. If a Jamaican want to go to the UK, yeah, most Jamaicans, most people travel for economical reasons. If you want to do that, you need a visa, and they make you jump through hoops or whatever to get a visa. If they want to come to Jamaica, they come freely, which is not fair. Even though Jamaica benefit from tourism, yes, but with this we can do that without a the king or the royal family or the crown being the head of state, and the governor general in Jamaica, which is just a representative of the king or the crown, provide nothing of value to the people of Jamaica, to the population on the ground. With a lot of these scandals, I won't get into this. I try to stay away from this kind of stuff. So all the scandals that are going on with the royal family now. One of the prince was the the prince. I don't know how you call it, because of certain kind of scandal. These people don't have the moral or right to rule over the people of Jamaica or anywhere else in the Caribbean. If they want to rule over the people of England and the UK, that is fine. That is their sovereign decision. But the people of Jamaica benefit not does not benefit from this royal family, these people who does not provide anything of value to us or any of its colony anymore. It just continue to suck resources from the island and from other islands and nations throughout the world and the Caribbean. Laws on the Constitution of Jamaica does not reflect, in my opinion, the cultural and social, economic and socio-political reality of Jamaica, where the socio-political reality should be. It is way behind. This constitution was not written on behalf of the people of Jamaica. It did not take into consideration the fallout of, let's say, an example is slavery, things such as reparation and so forth, the right to own natural resources and give those natural resources and its benefit towards the people of Jamaica. We haven't gotten to that. So we need a new constitution. We need new laws to reflect the socio-political, the socio-economic situation on the ground in Jamaica, where the population, the people, the majority of the people can benefit solely from their natural resources, whether it's tourism, the land is very fertile, whether it's farming, whatever it may be, bauxite and so forth. The people of Jamaica has to benefit from it. And one of the main resources of Jamaica is actually land. And by holding on to the title of head of state of Jamaica, this royal family is basically having the people, having us in total domination, neo-colonial domination. The average Jamaican does not have the right to land. And when I say land, I'm not talking about land that is, people live on, but prime land, land that have resources. For example, land like for example the beach. The Beach Control Act of 1956. And remember that date, 1956. Jamaica did not have independence. Jamaica gained its flag independence in 1962, because we don't have real independence. If you want to talk about neo-colonialism, Jamaica is a perfect example. The prime minister, if you want to understand, the prime minister is the head of the government. Of course, they say the prime minister is elected by the people. People go and vote. But for the prime minister to apply its government or to implement its government, it has to be approved by the governor general, or through the crown. So let's say the crown, the king, previously the queen, has to approve your government. So everything has to be approved by the crown. Whatever decision, whatever uh, policies you put in place has to be approved by these people. Who are these people? These people have no connection with the population of Jamaica. Therefore, it's time for this neo-colonial or this colonial domination to end. It's time for Jamaica to become a republic because the people get nothing from this relationship. It's basically they're holding Jamaica and other islands as basically colonial possession, prized possession, just for them to brag, to leech off the people. If they want to leech off the people of England, fine with them. But holding on to Jamaica and holding on to its resources is holding the people back. And for something like this to happen, there needs to be a grassroots movement. The people of Jamaica needs to be educated on um, this type of relationship that has been going on. And of course, we know Jamaica is a very classy society. At the root of it is very class, is divided on class, which is the majority of people are poor, the working poor. They work for whatever they want. Of course, they're not sitting down there, but still, there are no economic, cultural, or whatever benefit, in my opinion, that we are getting from this relationship, from this domination. We're calling for Jamaica to just leave, to just drop the royal family, drop everything, leave the Privy Council, everything. The people of Jamaica deserve their natural resources, and we believe that in the future, for the majority of people to benefit from their birthright, because the majority of people, especially for us who are the descendants of those who were enslaved, who were chained, kidnapped from Africa, meant to work or worked for centuries, no pay. The only pay we got is chronic disease such as diabetes and so forth, you know, post-slave syndrome, post-slave, whatever come with that. And we believe, of course, number one, reparation should be given. Land reform should be made where the land and resources is put in the hands of the people or a government elected by the people for the people. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a quick thought. We'll of course discuss this further in a more in-depth way, but this is what we're calling for, and this is what is needed by the people of Jamaica and also the people of the Caribbean. We believe that it's the 21st century. Colonialism and neocolonialism will disappear, but we, the people, have to make that first step in going against these neo-colonial relationship or colonial relationship and domination. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you again in the next video.